Hello, friends. How are you, friends? Emergency is a serious topic, and when an emergency occurs within a system, so usually there are five steps. In these five steps, an emergency is covered. First is prevention, second is mitigation, third one is preparedness, fourth one is response, and fifth one is recovery. So these are the steps are taken usually to face an emergency. So when an emergency occurs in a system, first we need to see that what is emergency, or what kind of emergency is over there. So we need to know the background of the emergency, and its location, and all sort of type of emergency, and the nature of emergency, like that. So there might be several types, like fire incident, a serious injury, and property loss, vehicular accident, and much more others. So as per type of emergency, our all emergency associated teams must be ready to respond. Security staff, safety staff, transport department, medical staff, and rescue staff. So all other relevant authorities related to emergency services, they must be ready all the time. When if emergency occurs, they need to respond properly. So when an emergency happens, uh, there must be proper communication system to communicate and to inform about that emergency. Emergency control center usually receives the call, and the caller must maintain the communication with the emergency control center while communicating and informing them about that emergency. So on their given numbers, emergency control center will have a fair communication, and the emergency control center will inform to other departments about this emergency. So all the departments, they will be ready to respond it. So if fire incident occurs, then fire brigade and fire trucks, firefighters, and all the firefighting equipments must be in operational and fit condition to use during that emergency. So this is very usually considered a serious incident, a fire incident. So there always some particular personalities will deal this emergency, like incident commander, incident coordinator. Commander basically is known a person like site in charge, and incident coordinator is known safety or security officer. So they will have long communication and entire communication during this emergency scenario. So the rescue team will go, and will and firefighter teams will go to fight that a particular fire incident, to extinguish the fire. So if any serious burn or injury occurs, the person will be evacuated and will be brought to a medical staff, and first aid facility will be given, and he will be treated under the medical staff, and ambulance services will be provided for the uh, uh, transfer from that incident place to the first aid center. So these are the important things must be implemented before happening the emergency.